When you decide to get a dog, everyone has an opinion on which breed is the best. People will tell you that Border Collies are little geniuses, Golden Retrievers are born to fetch, and some other breeds are just plain stubborn. We often assume that a dog's breed is a perfect blueprint for how smart they are and exactly how they will behave. But what if I told you that modern DNA testing has completely challenged this idea? Today, we're going to dive into the incredible science of canine intelligence. We will look at the smartest dogs in recorded history, explore the specific smart genes hidden in their DNA, and reveal the shocking truth about how much your dog's breed actually controls their personality. To understand how smart dogs can really be, we have to look at the absolute peak of canine intelligence, the Einstein dogs. When we talk about the smartest breeds, Border Collies almost always take the top spot, and behavioural scientists have the data to back that up. Researchers worked with a famous Border Collie named Rico, who successfully learned the names of over 200 different items. But an even more famous Border Collie named Chaser took things to an entirely new level. Through careful training, Chaser actually learned the names of over 1,000 different words. Even more amazingly, these highly intelligent dogs didn't just memorize things, they used a human-like skill called inference or exclusion learning. If you put a brand new toy in a pile of toys they already knew and asked them to fetch a word they had never heard before, they would figure out that the new word must belong to the new toy. They were using logic, just like a human toddler. For decades, scientists debated whether dog behaviours were learned or inherited. Recently, geneticists performed massive studies to map the dog genome, and they discovered that certain behaviours are absolutely tied to a dog's DNA. Within breeds, scientists found that traits like trainability, chasing, and attachment are highly heritable, meaning they are passed down through genetics. For example, scientists discovered that the trait of trainability is actually linked to the exact same genes that process information speed and intelligence in humans. This explains why some breeds, like retrievers, might instinctively know how to fetch a ball without you ever having to teach them. They are genetically hardwired to process certain commands and tasks incredibly quickly. Does picking a specific breed guarantees you will get a specific personality? Actually, no. In 2022, scientists conducted a massive study to see if breed really determines personality. They surveyed the owners of 16,000 dogs and completely sequenced the DNA of nearly 2,000 dogs, covering 128 different breeds. The results were completely shocking. The study found that while a dog's physical traits are 80% determined by their DNA, their breed alone is only responsible for about 9% of their individual personality differences. In total, only about 25% of a dog's personality traits are determined by genetics. The vast majority of who they are is determined by their environment and how they are raised. Now, a later study did push back a little, confirming that breed does genetically influence behaviour to some degree. But the main takeaway from scientists is clear. We must be very careful when stereotyping breeds. There is no such thing as a generic dog. You might pot a Border Collie expecting a genius agility dog and end up with a goofy couch potato. While genetics might not dictate your dog's exact personality, the way a dog uses their brain to solve everyday problems is what truly separates their intelligence from any other animal on Earth. If your dog's toy rolls under the couch and they just sit there staring at you instead of trying to dig it out, you might think they aren't very smart. But behavioural scientists say this actually proves how advanced canine intelligence really is. Researchers tested this by giving dogs and human socialised wolves a simple puzzle box to open. Both quickly learned how to do it, but then the scientists locked the box so it was completely insolvable. The wolves acted like wild animals, aggressively trying to force the box open using their mechanical intelligence. The dogs did something completely different. When faced with the insolvable problem, the dogs stopped and looked directly at their human owners. They weren't giving up. They were using advanced social intelligence. Through evolution, dogs have learned that humans are the ultimate tools. Instead of wasting energy, they simply ask us to solve the problem for them. So, the next time your dog stares at you to fetch their lost toy, remember, they aren't dumb. They have just trained you to do the hard work for them. So, are some dog breeds smarter than others? Yes and no. Certain breeds, like Border Collies and Retrievers, carry specific genetics that make them highly trainable and quick to process information. But a dog's breed is only a tiny fraction of who they are. At the end of the day, your dog's true personality isn't written on their pedigree papers, It is shaped by the love, training, and environment that you provide them every single day. If this video changed the way you look at dog breeds, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below. Let us know. What breed is your dog, and do they fit the stereotype? See you in the next video.